Alright, here we've got Miraculous, Paris Under Siege, Deluxe Edition. They've got Xbox Series X, courtesy of Outright Games through Game Mill Entertainment, the publisher, through a partnership. I want to thank them very much, both of them, very much for the opportunity. So those that have never played this game, this is a 3D action platformer where you play as Ladybug here. You also play as Cat Noir. The combat's pretty cut and dry. I got a couple attacks, got a special attack you can do, you got a jump and an air dash. And you just collect these little orbs that'll help you to get to obtain currency, or I guess experience points that are used to upgrade both of their stats. They do upgrade their stats independently. Like the combat is pretty simplistic yet fluid at the same time. Very responsive. Graphically, the game looks pretty good. Actually, looks really good. It really kind of captures the what I'm looking for, the feel of the show, because this is based on a show. But one thing I don't really care for is that Ladybug moves, and even Cat Noir. I'm going to swap over Cat Noir right now. I mean, both of them move really quickly. So when they're inside buildings, oops, they move too fast, way too fast, to the point where they'll glitch through walls, they'll glitch through stairs, things like that. They just move too quickly. I mean, just wow. Way too quickly. But I do like the fact that it goes from like a 3D perspective to like a side-scrolling platformer in some areas. That's kind of neat. I do like how they have their own movesets. Sound-wise is okay. There's really not much in the way of music. Unfortunately, it looks like in the menu, which is kind of odd. Not sure why they chose to do that. But like I said, the gameplay... Oh, hello. That was interesting. The gameplay is, I guess, it's pretty decent. It's pretty good. I mean, it could be worse. Now, I never played the first game, so I can't compare that to this. But this game's pretty good. If you have a kid that's a fan of the show and plays video games, I think you're gonna like this game quite a bit. Let me go back to Ladybug. The only thing I wish they would have done is been a bit more seamless with the transition from Ladybug to Cat Noir. So the black screen and taking forever to swap between characters should have been better optimized, I think, and a better transition used. But the other thing I want to mention is that the levels can seem a little bit too long at times. Now, granted, the game never has you feel lost, which is nice. But especially for being a kid's game. But the levels just seem a little bit too long, and they feel kind of empty too. Having a couple of enemies spread out here and there, or like a little grouping of enemies, it just feels like the levels should have been trimmed down a bit, or have there be more substance to levels, to like more stuff, I guess, for lack of a better way to put it. but the interactivity of the environments, pulling stuff down, using your whip as a as a mode of transportation. I mean, it all plays really smoothly. Again, aside from the fact that you move a little too quickly, and as a result, the camera transitions, you can end up falling to your death. And it just happened to me twice there. It happens more often than I would like it to. I almost did it again. See, that's terrible, and that has been something that I've seen brought up with this game, in particular. So I wish the camera was just better optimized, just better executed, I guess, like the way to put it. So aside from camera issues, aside from speed issues, lack of a whole lot of substance to these levels, the levels being too large. I mean, you look past all that, this is a pretty good game, and I know it's a lot to look past, I will admit that, but it is a decent game at its core, especially for being a kid's game. So I understand. I mean, I get why the levels are a bit sparse. I get why the levels are a bit large. They wanted to capture the essence of the show, keep kids engaged, wanting to explore. So I definitely get that, and I appreciate that. But for those that like the show that are maybe a bit older, I think there should have been like a better balance with regards to that. Game should have been better balanced. But all that aside, do I recommend this game? I'd say yeah. Miraculous is a pretty cool 3D platforming game, and definitely one somebody should get if they're a fan of the show, or if they have kids that are a fan of the show. Definitely a reason to pick this game up for sure. Let's swap over to Cat Noir real quick because I'm low on health. Then that's another cool aspect of the game, is the fact that if you're playing with one character and you find low on health and you can't find a health item, you can swap over to the other character and you can continue playing. Which, again, is very appreciative. Now, this is one thing I don't like, is the fact that you have to swap between characters to get through certain obstacles. But that's alright. I'm okay with that. Alright, well, I'm going to end the review here, guys. I want to thank Outright Games very much for the opportunity. I want to thank Game Entertainment for the partnership with Outright Games and their ambassadors. We really appreciate it. I know I really appreciate it. They have put out some really cool games. And I do want to thank you for watching. I want to thank you for subscribing. And as always, until next time, take care and happy gaming.